Every year, the democratic authorities spent a fortune on the Great Dionysia Festival, a drama competition that took place in the Theatre of Dionysus in honour of the god of theatre. It's through understanding the different stages of this festival that we can get closer to understanding what ancient Athenians experienced when they watched and created drama. The festival began with a procession, a rowdy affair with feasting, drinking, and a great crowd of people parading through the streets with a statue of the god and a small herd of sacrificial animals. When it reached the altar of the 12 Olympian gods in the marketplace, the first thing that happened was a holy dance.
The cult of Dionysus is very much psychological thing. Wine was of course very important for Dionysus, everybody knows that. But the thing was that by drinking wine, you were getting closer to the god. And the more wine you drink, the more you step out of yourself and get closer to the god. And that is also what happens when you're dancing. You're getting outside yourself, so to say. But also by, for example, wearing a mask. The ancient people thought that when you're wearing a mask, you really become someone else.
And the Greek word is...
It's ecstasy.
So ek, out, stasis, of oneself, of one's stance.
Yes.
And that's our ecstasy.
It is the ecstasy, yeah, as we know it.
The ecstasy of the god.
Yeah.
The procession then surged through the streets along a route lined with tripods, monuments put up by the proud sponsors of the winning plays. Often politicians, they spent fortunes funding dramatic productions and marked their victories with monuments like this one, put up by a winner from the 4th century BC. So the drama festival was more than an opportunity for staging plays. It was a chance for the leading figures of Athens to stage their generosity and their success to the whole city. Finally, having wound its way right around the Acropolis, the procession emerged noisily into the precinct of Dionysus. By now, the participants were becoming a single entity.
It was a religious but also a political incident, actually. The whole city, so to say, steps towards the god, so in order to worship the god. And they show not only their piety, but also that they belong together.
So it's an extraordinary idea, isn't it? That when they take their seats in the theatre, it's no longer, we would say in English, it's no longer Joe Bloggs and somebody, it's no longer the farmer and the individuals. It is a collective of people with a new identity, which is that of worshippers of the god Dionysus.
Yes, correct.
It's a bit different to going to the theatre today, right?
It is indeed.